I think a lot of people in the community don't realize how important legal aid is to even them, even those people that don't need the services of legal aid. Our advocates keep people in their homes. Our advocates keep people receiving their public benefits that allow them to continue to support themselves, allow our clients to continue to be active participants in society. If these clients don't have access to the legal system through our advocates and through the pro bono lawyers, that's going to cause a community crisis.
We are so fortunate to have the attorneys at Legal Aid work with our clients because they understand domestic violence, they care about our clients, they provide safety planning to our clients. They call me sometimes just to process after a case because they're so concerned for their clients, and they work very, very hard to help our clients achieve safety and security.
We had it set up for me to have full custody and child support and very limited visitation. And then we began his visitations at my house. It was a stable place for her, and then I knew she was safe. Unfortunately, it started right, it picked up right where it had left off before I left him with the abuse. So when I did press charges and have my husband arrested for domestic violence, I received an eviction notice. You know, the one time I do something right and stand up and don't want to tolerate this anymore, then I'm punished. I thought there was no hope, and I thought, we're gonna have to go to a shelter, and so I'm researching shelters and trying to become familiar with how that's going to be, and then I think, if we're in a shelter, he's gonna take her from me. They gave me 3 weeks, and that night I was going through my lease, trying to figure out what kind of housing, trying to figure out what I was going to do, and that's when I came across the lease addendum, the VAWA Act. That changed everything. I tried to call legal aid, or I applied online, I can't remember which, and then stay up the rest of the night trying to research to figure out the process for pro se, because I knew I needed to appeal this, because here it was, I knew it was wrong. And lo and behold, the next day I get a call from Debra Levy. She's an attorney with ABLE, and she said that she listened to the recording of my hearing and was impressed with it, and she was interested in the case, and thinks that she commended me for the objections and thought we did have grounds for the appeal. She did assured me that wasn't an option to go back to him, that I don't ever have to live like that again, that that's not okay. And that's why laws like this are made. That's why the VAWA Act is there. This eviction shouldn't have been done, and then we are gonna make it right, and she did. And she started going through the steps that she would like to take and that she thought were options, and to not only help us, you know, reverse this, but to keep us in and not let us lose our housing. We got it, the eviction overturned off of my record, and changes were made, and that's, I think, what became most important to me by that point. Changes were made so that this wouldn't happen. The VAWA Act is now in the lobby posted, and the management has to go through training for domestic violence, and VAWA training and HUD training to become more familiar with all of those rules.
You have to remember that all of our clients are in poverty. So even a very minor situation that they are involved in, a minor legal situation, civil legal situation, could just make their lives spiral.
Legal aid and VLP services are critical to victims, and I would encourage anyone in the community who can support those agencies to do so, because their services help victims get safe, and victims not only keep their children safe, but they make for safer communities.